We're going to touch on Hebrews 11:1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. Come on, somebody. Before you can have faith, you got to believe that God is. Come on, somebody. Bishop, we're in the house of God. You know we believe in God. That's not necessarily true. You could be here because it's tradition for you to be here. Because your mama been following bishop and pastor now. Amen. You can be here because you know he was going to be here. You just wanted to see was he going to bring her. I heard a young lady say something earlier when she was up here about the witches on assignment to different churches. So now, if they are on assignment, then that tells you they believe that God has all power. If they didn't believe in God, then they wouldn't be on assignment. Somebody help me now. I'm not as smart as some of you all. Come on, somebody. So now, if a witch and a warlock know that they need to be on assignment to try to stop God, I want to know, do you believe that God is? Just because you sit not there don't believe, don't mean you believe. Come on, somebody. They talked about the blood this morning. The blood. The woman of God sung so powerfully. Then we took his body and we took his blood, symbolic to both. God is good. So do you believe that he is? Because now faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. But first, before you can have faith, you got to first ask yourself, do I believe that God is? Now, if you believe that, then we can move on. And your faith brings endurance. Faith produces endurance. We got 30 years of ground in the house tonight. He's been enduring for 30 years. This word is not just for Bishop, it's for you. Come on, somebody. Some of you are in a place today, and in those places you want to give up. Bishop, you ain't read the scripture. I gave them to you. You can read it. If you cannot read it, let me know after service and I'll read it to you. Amen. But I read Hebrews 11:1 to you. I want to read the first verse of the 28th chapter of Deuteronomy. Amen. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all the nations. 2. And all these blessings shall come on you. But now before they come, he first said, if thou will obey. He said, hearken, if you would obey. Diligently means to stay there. It means to endure. To continue to do it each and every day. Psalms 37. The Lord says, commit thy ways unto the Lord. That means everything that you do. Not just today, but tomorrow when you leave here and that girl cuts you off at the red light. Don't say it. It came and you thought it, so repent and say, you will not block my blessings, devil. Prophecy is in the house today. Prophecy is in the house today. I want you to catch it. I want you to receive it in the name of Jesus. And then we're going to cover it in the blood. Come on, somebody. You done drink his blood today. You took his body. Receive his word and watch it come to pass. Come on, somebody. A soldier in the United States Army, Marines, Air Force, whatever they do, they always stay on the battlefield in spite of the condition of where they are when they're in war. Because they're going to endure and finish that thing. Come on, somebody. We got some soldiers in the house today. Some of y'all been on the walls a long time. Even though the witches and the warlocks have come, distractions have come, bills and trials and financial situations have tried to hinder you. Sickness has tried to hinder you. Your hard-headed children have tried to hinder you because they just won't do right. But it don't mean you come down. You know what you do? You give it to God in faith. Say, God, no matter what comes, I'm going to stay right here. I ain't going to the left or the right. I'm going to stay right here. I remember young, when I was in the ministry, maybe 3-4 years. You know when you first go into the ministry, and you've been the one that was shaking it up and down and loving on them men. I love women, but not like that. And that's where I was. And you tell your family you're about to be licensed and ordained. They laughing at you. Come on, somebody. Yeah, right. They gonna license you. They gonna license me. So they laughed at me, So here I am. I'm licensed and I'm ordained. Ain't nobody coming to see none of that. They was laughing. It was like, you joking. She playing. And things began to come against you. And I remember when there was a time, I ain't going to tell you all my business, but there was a time when me and Pastor Lyons was not in the same places, amen. And during that time, I'm the mother of 6 children. During that time, I lived right here in Atlanta, pastoring and all of that right there. And I went through some trials and tribulations. And I remember the time the sheriff came. He came more than one time, but I'm just telling you about this time. And I hadn't paid the rent, and I had to decide whether I was going to pay this or that. So I didn't pay the rent, so they came, and they were going to put me out. And I remember my son said, Mama, what are we going to do? And I remember looking to God, and I said, God, what are you going to do? Now, you got to remember, I'm young in the ministry, and all these things are happening. People telling me to have faith. Have faith. You can't come down. Give it in prayer. Give it to God. Lay on your face. And I had been doing all these things, Bishop, but nothing seemed to be happening for me. It seemed like the more I trusted God, the more things start compounding against me. I said, God, what's really going on? I'm paying my tithes. I'm telling you, I wasn't laying with nothing either. Come on, somebody. Somebody said she might have been laying with a man, but I was not laying with a man. Come on, somebody. But I was trusting God. And, my car was kind of raggedy. So people were laughing at me. And, other pastors of churches, she is a joke. That girl is a joke, but she just keeps, what I'm saying? But I kept trusting God. And they told me I had, the sheriff said, he said, you know what, Miss Lyons? He said, I'm going to give you 7 days to find somewhere to go. I said, glory be unto God. How many know God had a ram in the bush? Come on, somebody. Just when you think it's over, that's when God show up. That's when God, he begins to show up. He shows up in the darndest times. I said, God, where am I going to go? He said, hold on, daughter. Somebody is coming. I went on, and there was a man came, and he said, you know what? He said, Pastor, God told me that you was in a devastating position. He said, you need somewhere to live. I said, I do. He said, you know what? I got a house over here in Conyers. He said, I tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and let you and them kids move in there, and you pay me once you can. Come on, somebody who know that prayer changes things. See, I don't know about you. I don't know about you, but I'm going to hold on. I'm going to hold on to what I got. I'm going to hold on. Deuteronomy 28:14 said, don't turn to the left or the right. Bishop Lyons ain't going nowhere. Don't you move, Bishop. Don't you move out of your position, because God got some greater things for you. Some of you are in a place. You say, God, I need a job. Some of you in a place. You say, God,